Hello, Vibe Tribe. How are you? So I got some nail mail in, and I'm already set up to teach something that I was wanting to teach you guys, and it's a hybrid nail acrylic and gel mix, but with literally taking out negative pieces and filling it in with other color. But I wanted to show you this. I've been wanting this. I mean, we all have stamping plates and polish, right? But I was researching them, and Maniology, it's a nail lacquer, and they have their stuff is made for stamping. So it says stamping, I can't even talk, stamping art polish. So it dries super fast. You could also polish a nail with it. It's like a one coater. So you would be able to polish it really fast. But I wanted to try these. So I'm going to try it next stream, but I wanted to kind of show you, this is the collection I wanted. Gemini Cosmetics carries these now. So I really wanted this collection. This is the metal collection. I haven't even taken them out yet. I just wanted to reveal them with you guys. These are all the metallic colors. There's like a frosty white, all the metals. And then this color they sent me, which is cool, that is like a chameleon color. And what I love is this right here. Hold on, I haven't even opened it. So it has a little thing here to hold it shut. You could come up right here and you could wipe off your stamper and keep working pretty fast with it. So I think that that's really cool. I know you could have a lint remover that you use at home, but this is like nicer to have at your station. And then they were so kind to include some of these. I really like these boho ones. We have so many stamping plates, right? So I'm going to do some dimensional work with these, but I'm going to do it the next live, okay? Since I just got them in, I haven't had a chance to really take them out of the boxing. I just wanted to show you them. So I'll be doing that on the next one. If you guys are interested in it, tune in for sure. It's going to be dimensional work with it. Is this one my number 8? Yeah, okay. Alrighty, so let me get these out of the way. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my nail in all acrylic, and then I am going to use some very vintage tools. Even the logo's crazy. It's our old logo, whereas this is our logo now, right? I need to refill this, but I have plenty for the live. So this is the new logo. This is our old logo for Young Nails. They don't sell these anymore. These were C-curve sticks. So like when you're in competition or competing for nails, what these are designed for, and it comes with this little 150 file sticker that you put on the tip of these. And what you do with them is when you're done with the nail, if it looks a little thicker and you can't file on top, you put this around it and you come under to the nail that fits and you go like this with it and it will file it perfect without looking like you disrupted it. Okay. Or you also could like line it up with your pinky with acrylic and wrap, once you build it, put this under, and when it's at the pinching form, you pinch it around the thickness of the one you would like. So let's see. That's probably the one I would use for this pinky. So you would wrap or pinch your acrylic around it so you could get that wicked, wicked C-curve. Some of you may have these on the closeouts, but they sell them. I know Gemini Cosmetics has a set. It might not be the Young Nail set, but they do have these tools, and I think they're really cool. I've had these forever. I have about 6 of them. I've always taught, so I've collected them. So I want to use these, but I want to fill them up with customized colored gel or like a jelly gel and do like a really fun summer nail. Okay, so let me just put these to the side and let's start with prepping my nail. What do you guys think of that? Let me get my YouTube on my phone so I could see. I should have been better prepared. My apologies. Let's see. So let's see. That way I could see if I'm on screen and everything. Let me take this here. Perfect. How are all of you today? Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to do, again, a hybrid nail with acrylic and some custom gels and encapsulation, and I'm going to mix the stuff together. So let's go ahead and put my e-file. I have a, let's see, this one I used. Let me clean these two. I have some new stuff too. Let me show you really quick. Some of you have probably used this before, but I had never had it. But I love that Gemini Cosmetics carries it. It is a 30-second barbicide, like anything killer. So it's really fast. So if you don't have time to submerge your implements, and I've used this doing runway a lot. It was a different brand, but I'm glad that they're carrying this. So what I could do is come in, do whatever bits I'm going to use. probably all I'm going to use. I used them on Sally, but we're still cleaning them. Okay, so 30 seconds and they're clean. Kind of cool, huh? So you could also use your code MJ15 for this, and that way you get your discount on it. I don't remember what it cost because I've had it like for the past month, and I really like it. I'm getting used to it. I'm like, I kind of like this, like really quick sanitation here. Very, very nice. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take this. Sorry, guys, I thought I had 5 more minutes, and before you know it, it was a go time. So let's go ahead and come in here and get my 150 grit. These are my favorite. I love them. I love that they're perforated already for you. You don't have to season them. They're the perfect one, so you don't have to season anything or season it too much, anything like that. And too much is a thing. If you season it too far down, it's not going to prep close to your cuticle. So it is a thing. Okay, so I'm going to put my e-file on 5,000 RPMs, 5 to 6. Well, 4 to 6. It's up to you what you want to use. I'm just going to prep one, so I'm not going to get my dust extractor. And I am going to start right here. I have it going the wrong way. I am not a left-hander. There we go. And let's tickle all the way through all my zones. It's really just a little movement here, no pressure, just making contact. I'm going to thin the free edge just because it's Sally. I wouldn't do that to a person, just Sally, okay? I was a little to the side. I apologize. I'll stay in screen for sure. Oh, could you hand me that nail? Oh, I could grab it with my toes. Sorry. My toes picked it up for me. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So let's come in here, dust this off. Okay, so let's get into business. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to customize all my colors first because it has to go fast because I'm messing with acrylic. So there's a window of when I could do my negative spacing and create the look I'm aiming for. By the way, I haven't done this in years, but it is coming back, so I might as well go ahead and do it. So I'm going to be like, I know how to do it, but it's my first one in years. So it's going to be really fun doing it with you guys. So I'm making it up, of course, but I have a vision in my head. So there's one coat of protein bond. I'll move her to the side and let's bring all these colors I have out. So I have all my jellies. I also have some that I purchased online that are Vetsy. I'm sure some of you guys have these. These do have quite more HEMA than any of them. Some have none. So it just depends. And if you're not allergic, you're great. But if you don't get it on your client, that's fine. Just don't eat it or touch it on their skin, right? You're not supposed to eat it anyway. So I may use some of these. I may not. I have them sitting there. I haven't used them in a long time. I know a lot of you probably hopped on the craze like we all did last year when they came out on Vetsy. I think they're still selling them. So if you have them, you're more than welcome to mix them with stuff. So what I'm going to do is get my... It's right here. Okay, I'm going to wipe this one more time. My little clear one. And I'm going to use my old packaging, but it's on to the next, okay? It says it's a manicure cleanser because I just threw it in there. I need to actually get a new bottle for that so I could have the correct label on it, but I have it here in my studio. Okay, so I'm cleaning it with that so it's really, really clean. And I'm going to put these to the side. And I figured I would do like a neon jelly with add glitter or something like that, something cool. So custom make our own colors. Now, to build with it, if I'm gonna put it in my nail and use it a little thicker, I'm gonna have to build it with some builder gel, right? That's gonna help me to be able to have a little stiffness to it and to kind of hold its shape a little more. It will still self-level, but not as fast. You could also use a clear sculptor in the pot as well, but you need to make sure that there's not going to be bubbles in it. Let's see if I have it here. So maybe I will use, see if I could do it without bubbles. I'll use them both, okay? So I'll use a little bit of this right here. Hold on, let me clean this. There must have been dust right there. Make sure all these are clean. Yeah, I like how thick this is. So I'm going to use both of them, and I'm going to show you the difference of them. Maybe I'll get 4 in. Let's see. Maybe I'll challenge myself. My first time doing it longer than, I think I taught 1 nail like 2 years ago this. So, but actually once I put it on, and my clients see it, they're going to want it. So that was Clear Sculptor in the pot. So let me show you the difference of Clear Sculptor in the pot of Young Nails and Clear Sculptor in the tube. So Clear Sculptor in the tube is the consistency is build in the pot. Okay. So I'm going to add some of that too. So I'll put it right beside it so you could kind of see. Hold on. So you could kind of see it self-level a little more. So I'm going to add it directly next to it so you could see the difference. It will actually self-level. And the other one does too, but not quite as fast as this one. So you could see it getting a little whiter as we sit here. Can you see that? I know it's on a clear. It's harder to see. Let me put my hand under. See how that's already starting to self-level? So they're both considered Clear Sculptor, but the one in the pot's thicker, but you could see the bubbles in there. So I need to make sure I get them all the way out. So let's see. Let me grab this right here. See if I have a different spatula. I have it right here. I think I'm going to use my Young Nails spatula, or is this my brush? Yeah, it's my brush. I won't be using that. It's all right. I'll use this one. It's all good. So I'm going to make 4 different colors. So I figured I would do, maybe I'll mix the 2 pinks because I like both of them. So what I'll do is put some of this one right here. Actually, I kind of really love this color. The other one might be too. Let's see if there's a difference in it. Let's just see. It's a little bit brighter, so I'm going to mix them both, or a little deeper. This is more lighter neon. That's a little deeper. So I'm going to use both of them. Okay, so I used a tad bit of Betsy, and then I used the awesome Sugar Gloss Watermelon Melt. These are limited edition. Don't know if they're still in stock. I think they are last time I checked, but they are really cool. So then I'm going to do a mobile order from Nail Thoughts, Cocoas. Oh, these are going to be cute. I'm already liking them. Give a quick summer vibe. It's funny, I posted some nails today on my Instagram. I've been neglecting my Instagram. I need to stop it, but I stopped neglecting it. But it's funny, I put a thing up there that my client did a video and shared with me, so I posted it. She picked like black and golds. Black and golds are actually everything goes. It's not necessarily what people consider summer, but I feel like if it matches your outfit and you like it, then it's all good. So maybe I'll do an orange. So let's see what this Betsy orange looks like. So I don't have an orange in Cocoa, so I'm going to use all this in here, but I am going to get every color that Cocoa sells because it's my favorite, and the ingredients are great. So this one is the soda color. So far I used Watermelon Melt by Elegant Glass and Mobile Order, Soda, and Cerise, or Cerise. Well, how do you spell that? I mean, how do you pronounce that? C-E-R-I-S-E, Cerise. What does that mean? Or am I pronouncing it wrong? Because I'm a horrible sometimes reader with stuff. So I think I'm going to do purple, but I don't want it really dark. So let's see. Oh, this is going to be cute. Ah, the lavender, you guys. I use this one time. Cerise. Maybe it's a girl. It's a girl's name. Cerise, probably. It's a girl's name, probably. Oh, this is cute.
Clarice.
Clarice. There was not an L though. Okay.
It means cherries in French.
It means cherries in French? Ooh, who answered that? I love it. Gravy baby?
Gravy baby, yeah.
All right. Cherries. Ooh, I'm craving cherries, which that's cherries. It's very easy. I think I can learn quick French. because if it's that pretty close, I got it down already. Okay, so let's mix these. Get a little closer so I could just hold it here. So far, what do you guys dig in the colors? I think they're cool. I just have to make sure I get the bubbles out because I used the thicker one. I just took out a bunch of spatulas. I'm trying to think of where I put them. Oh, I have them right here. Yay! I was going through my nail stuff. I have so much stuff, you guys. It's crazy. So let me get a spatula out of here. I'll get one of my old Young Nail spatulas. And I'm going to save this for my gel. I think I need more purple in that though. I could put 50-50 if I want to, and it will perform fine. But I'm not aiming for 50-50. I'm just aiming for the color I want. But I won't put more than 50-50 in it because this is a soft gel. It's actually a full soft gel. So let me get this, and this is how I'll get my bubbles out. There we go. It's like butter on toast. I'm going to add a little shimmer to this one for sure. Just a little shimmer. Yep. Let's mix that one. Let's mix the yellow. I think I'm going to go ahead and add shimmer to them before I mix them real quick. Let me grab my shimmers. I have my neon colors there, but they are on back order. I did pull out some Mylars that I mixed 50-50 with something, so I think I might add that in it as well. Let's see. I don't know if she knows that we're live, but it'll get hot if you shut it. Okay, anyway, let me get some of my glitters. So I'm searching for a particular glitter right now. Let's see if I find it. The very last one, of course. So this is called Candy Rush. I'm going to put Candy Rush in the purple. And then I'm going to put, should I put Goldie Girl or Golden Glow? Let me put them next to each other and see what I want. Let me make my mind up. Maybe I'll do Golden Glow because it's a different size of glitter. And the yellow, I might, let's see the orange. The pink, let's put, maybe we leave those two alone, the yellow and the pink, and keep those full color and glitter with the others. Yay, you guys, brain just worked with me. So right here is Golden Glow. So these are my exclusive colors from Gemini Cosmetics. The cool thing is when you tune into people and other people on teaching on YouTube, they're using my colors. I'm like, yay, so cool. Okay, so there's Golden Glow. And this one is Candy Rush. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of Candy Rush in this one. Boop. Now let's mix these. Oh, wow. That is incredible. Next level fire, Jan. So pretty. Oh, it makes me want to add in the others, but let's keep it like this. Unless I change my mind. You know me, I change my mind on you guys right in the middle of my service, right? You okay? We're operating on 100% today, can you tell? This one's a little more runny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little clear sculptor in the pot, okay? That will self-level way too fast for what I'm trying to achieve. So I'm going to add some of the clear one. They're both clear, but the thicker one in the pot there, that'll hold some volume for me now. And it still has the color I'm wanting. All right. Okay, kind of wipe some of these off. All right, the yellow. You know what? Maybe I might put a neon yellow glitter in there. Sometimes it's fun mixing without glitter. So let's not. I like this. I'm going to leave it like this. It looks like you could direct traffic with this for sure.
So.
Sorry, I was not centered. I'm centered now. Now let's do our half and half pinks. Oh, I'm in love already. No, I'm not adding glitter to these. I'm going to leave those two like that. I wonder if I should add a dash of pink to that purple to make it pop a little. It's a little too soft for me. And I don't want to add more of my soft gel because it'll be too runny. So let me use my little spatula with the pink on it and see what it does. It'll still be purple. Yes, it made it a neon purple. Look. Yes. Me and my color mixing. I'm a freak about it, but I love it. Ooh, I kind of like how that looks too. The mixture, but I'm not going to use it that way. I'm going to use it whole. Yes, that took it to another level. See, you guys, there's always a solution for stuff. So what I'm going to do is kind of push on this a little because I have a little bit of bubbles. Okay, I'm going to wipe this off and then I'm slowly going to bring it to the middle and it pops the majority of your bubbles. Okay, so let's get started with this. This is going to be pretty. So now we're going to move pretty fast here, okay? Let me get everything shut and out of the way. Could you open that door? Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to put these to the side. I ended up not using blue. I'm just going to use these colors. And I'm going to get, let's see. I'm not going to build with clear. I'm going to do a cover color. My favorite color I mix, right? So I mixed it all in here. It's Rosebud, Cover Pink, and Blush. 3 mixed all together. Okay, so I'm going to get my form out. Let's see, what form do I want to use? Maybe I'll use the Gemini forms because they're a thicker form. So I'm going to use these right here. Let me zoom out and show you. They come in a case. They sell them there too. Great priced. MJ15, MJY15 for your discount code. If you guys are enjoying this so far, let me know by smashing the like button. Thank you for joining us today. I'm going to put this little thing to the side. I'm going to kind of bend it first. You can make your nail as long as you want, but I figured since I'm going to be doing cutouts, I do it on shorter nails too. You just use the smaller size ones or all different sizes. I just want to be able to put some fun stuff in this nail. So I'm going to come in right here and I'm going to bring it even to that spot right there. If it was a person, I'd bring it up even right here, but this is a training hand and it won't go on great or stay on, or it'll go underneath the form. So these are great for education and great for practicing. I don't know why I'm so hot today, but I am. I'm a hot mama. One thing really quick, let me bring it back right here. I kind of don't like where I'm positioned because this nail's kind of long.
What do you want me to do? I can wither.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is get my thing to wipe my brush on. I had them cut, but I used them all because I was messing around with some acrylic. So I'll just fold this. The Young Nails ones work great too. I have them all at the salon. I don't have any of the Young Nails here because I don't do a lot of acrylic in salon. If I do a design, I'll do it like I'm using right now. Could you move this in this much further, please? Because I'm not.
Your way?
Well, I think you just fixed it. Yeah, you're good. Thank you. So I'll do it to about here. So just a little bit in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to build most of my volume in one and get it done in time. It's kind of warm in here, so I hope this works out for me. No, it's fine now. I hope this works out for me. I think it will, because when it's warmer in the room, acrylic dries faster, right? So I'm pretty sure I could do it. I'm also going to do a layer in there, so I'll be able to do it. Then I'll go in with a layer and add some stuff and then encapsulate it with gel. Okay, so I'm not really sure. It's just what my vision is, but you'll see what I come up with while I do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to build out my extension first. Let's probably do it to about right there. I'm not going to build my extension out first. I'm going to build it all in one to get it down far enough. It's almost empty, so I just poured it in. I didn't have to use my Faro. I'm going to move this over here. And there you guys go. Can you see everything okay? Perfect. Oh gosh, pray for me. No, I got this. So I'm going to come right here. I think it's funny because you're first one of the day and it's hot in here. I'm like, oh, I'm not even going to wait and count to 5. I'm just going to go for it. So I'm going to hold her straight down, but make sure she's all around the cuticle. And actually what I'm doing right now is how I learned to do nails, which is funny. I used to not really know how to use it really clay form. I used it a little more wet. Okay, so now let's bring this all down. And the reason why I'm doing this is it all has to be drying at the same time so I could cut it out. Ooh, this is gonna be pretty. Now I'm excited. I love playing with acrylic. It's so fun. I've been wanting to play with it more lately. Mix it up. See how pretty? You could really see this color right now, what it looks like. Very pretty. Okay, if it's running wider on you, anchor her down. You could lift your hand up. I hope I'm still in view. Okay, it's starting to set up. See how it's clay form? So I'm getting my shape in here. I'm going to come in right here. Put a little bit more product, just a little bit. Bring it backwards. See how wet I used it, just so I could bring it up high enough. Okay, so now by adding that, the top's going to be a little softer than the bottom, so I'm going to have to really pay attention to what I'm cutting out. I have time because it's setting up right now. I'm going to come backwards a little. Okay, it's starting to set up. So I have a little time right now. What I'm going to do is take all my sticks, and you could use whatever you want. I have some custom made ones that my mom made. I haven't been able to come across them, but I will show you them by the end of this month. So you put them all in here, okay? So you have to dip them in powder. It's kind of like a cookie cutter. Okay, so I'm gonna do it now. Let's see how it's set up. Yep, I'm gonna come in with a big one here, and I'm gonna go right here, twist it, and then pull it out. Okay, you could go ahead and shut it or tell her.
Come on over there.
Okay, so there we go. There's one. See how it has a little bit of shavings there? No problem. Then let's go into this size and let's go in here. twist it, pull it out. Let's go into another size. Let's come in here, twist it. I'm going to twist it here and really pull it out, but bring in my sides right here. I gotta hurry, my time is almost up. Then I'm going to do a baby one right here. All right, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. A little tip, I'm just gonna take that off. I don't need that on there. Okay, so you could come in. I don't feel like I have to refine any of these. I feel like they look amazing, but say if you need to come in and fix it a little, you can. So see that time you have? There's a window. Do I have any questions of when you could do this?
No.
You could do it with the brush cap, but just remember the inside of the brush cap, when you look down it, it has a little metal piece inside, so it might look jaggedy. What I would do is come in with the back of this and just fix it. Just come in and make it, like, go in with it. You could even come in with these and kind of fix it once it's done. See the ones you did? You come in and fix your circles if you need to. I've even cut out in the middle of one. So it all depends on what you want to do. Okay, so from here, we're ready to roll. So let me take these all out. Before you put them away, make sure, check this out, don't leave it like this because it'll cure in there. It'll dry in there, okay? So just make sure you take it out, or you could take your little tip and it comes right out, and they're all clean, okay? There's a reason why these have lasted me forever. You could even tell the box was a little, I happened to get one that, not one of the newer ones that I've used a lot, but still look brand new. So I'm done with my acrylic here. I'm going to bring my gel. And I also have a 50-50 of, what did I put here? Okay, these two colors, my blessings. I didn't put the right cap on here. It's all right, I'll fix it in a minute. These are my blessings right here in the second collection. Let me see, or is this them? Yeah, these are my blessings in the second collection. I just mixed up the tops. I hate when I do that. So that, and I mixed number 8 from Gemini Cosmetics. So 8 and the second half collection of blessings. Okay, so I have them right here mixed. So I will use some of these too. Probably, let's see. I'll make up my mind when I get there. So what I'm going to do now is have my pin cure ready. Okay, so you could continue this with colored acrylic in here. So I already set you up for full acrylic if you wanted to, but look at the side. I don't have it as thick as I'm wanting it, right? So I am going to build some body. You could either cap it with clear acrylic, or you could cap it with gel, and I'm going to cap it with gel. So let me move this to the side because I'm obviously not going to use this brush to apply my gel, right? I've seen people do that. They're learning. They don't realize. I'm like, uh-oh, that's not going to work. Not so easy anyway. Okay, so let's get my custom mixes. And get my brush. I think I'm going to use my pointy brush. My brush I build body with and everything. I'll get a little tile to wipe my brush as well. I'm going to use this big tile right here and just put it right there. It's easy for me. Okie dokie, let's get busy-o. So I think I'm going to do, thinking what color I want to do where. I want to do purple here. So I'm going to come in right here and I'm going to roll it off my brush. See how I rolled it off my brush? Wipe my brush and come up with it and bring it up a little. Okay, now I'm going to flash cure this. Shoot, I waited too long. It's moving, but that's okay. It's got to move, it's gel. So now I'm flash setting it. Okay, so I have my purple, wipe your brush. I have my pink. I think I'm going to put my pink right here. Now, normally when you do this with all acrylic, I'd build my thickness all the way up and then you don't have to do, but of course I'm making it like extra, right? It's easy but extra. Let me wipe my brush. Let me get this brush. Kind of wipe some off here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch it and come up with it. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to cure it real quick. Any questions?
No.
So far?
Not yet.
Okay, she's set there. If I feel like I need to add more, I'll come in and add more just in case. Because I'm going to add an extra step than what I normally don't do when I use all acrylic with this, or if I'm going to, if I use all acrylic, it's a lot easier because it's built all the way up. But if you want to add stuff in the middle of it, you're going to have to, let me make sure this doesn't have any bubbles. There, it's okay if it goes over. I'm going to show you the next step I'm going to do. I'm just making sure there's no bubbles. Okay, let's come right here, wipe it off your brush.
Which YN gel is closest hardness to acrylic? Is it Sculpt?
Okay, that question could be put two ways. They're all the same strength. It doesn't matter the viscosity. The thickest one is Clear Sculptor. So if that's what you're asking, the thickest viscosity is Clear Sculptor in the pot. So I'll show you it again. I have Clear Sculptor in the pot. You literally could see where I dipped in this morning. See that? Okay. Clear Sculptor in the tube is build consistency in the pot. Okay, so that's kind of confusing. I know why they did Clear Sculptor, because some people just use this one. You use this to extend and mix like a build. So it could be confusing. This you never build with, you only extend with or make things thicker like I did with it. Okay, so I extend with it a lot. So let me make sure that's up enough. And then let's make our cute orange. So if I did a set of these, I'd put them all in different spots, right? This orange is so cute. I want to use more of it, but I only have a little spot for it. But if I did a full set, I would change the colors up everywhere. Let's go ahead and cure this. And by the time you're done with this, your acrylic will be all the way dry, and you could do the next step I'm going to show you. So what you're going to look for is, look at it from the side, is make sure it's built up as high as your acrylic, okay? If you feel like you're a little shallow in a spot, you could add. Look every direction. Let me see here. I think that's all perfect, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her under the light for 1 full minute so it cures all the way. I'm going to put my stuff to the side so I don't cure anything. It's different when you're teaching than working on Sally. Everything's right by you when you're working on Sally. So let me put my little legs up because it's easier on Sally too. So I'm going to come right here. 60. Put my stuff to the side because I'm going to add an extra step for this. I'm going to e-file on top of it. Okay. It's going to be pretty. I can't wait. Ooh, I forgot I made myself a matcha. I am going to take a drink of it. It's so good. Have you guys tried that Rise mushroom coffee? Well, this is my...
There's a question.
Huh? Go ahead, there's a question.
Amy JT Yo Mama asked, so does the hardness of the gel go from soft to hard in 2 product groups? For example, YN Fiber Gel and YN Manicure is soft gel,
Yes.
but all Synergy YN line is hard gel.
Yes, you got it, girl. All Synergy line is all hard gel. Rather if it's a tube, whether if it's the pots, these are all pure polymers. You could soak these in acetone all damn day and they're going to stay on you. Okay. Now Fiber Gel, Manicure, and all the gel polishes are all soft gel. Now, Mission Control is considered more hard gel than soft gel. There's a tad bit of soft gel with the color and stuff in there, but it's more of a hard gel. But that you're not building body with. That's full cover. But you got it right, girl. You got it. Okay, so I'm gonna put all my stuff to the side. Yay! Yeah, I need to add some fun to this too. It's cute like this, but I want to add some more. So the cool thing about this is you'll see your stuff underneath. That actually looks very cute. And there's different cutouts I have. I have like diamond shape. I have like squiggly cutout. I have so many cool stuff. As I find my stuff, I'm going to share it all with you guys, okay? So I have to wipe the sticky off of these little bubbles here. So what do you guys think so far? What glitters in my nails? I have Luna on my nails. And enjoy it now because I'm changing. I loved it when I first put it on, and I still like it, but I'm ready. I'm sick of my nails because they're short, but I'm probably going to polish them. I won't have time to do my nails probably till maybe this weekend or something when I polish a different color. Okay. You know what I should have done with the full coverage ones? I should have done it like 3 times with this clear sculptor so it doesn't have any bubbles. I see a couple bubbles, and the reason why is I use clear sculptor in the pot, but if you're going to add glitter, it's easier because it camouflages everything. So I'm going to come in right here. I notice on the training hand that Sally wants to move a whole lot. It's because it's a much harder product. But you know what's funny is that I hold my client's fingernails like this anyways, so I could get my shape in right away. Okay, so I have these pretty good. Let's come right here.
There's a question, kind of off subject, but
It's okay.
what's the easiest way to do a regular pink and white ombre baby boomer? And would gel paints, gel polish, or cream clays be the easier products to blend?
Acrylic's the easiest to blend. The easiest. You could just fade, fade, fade when you like your fade into it. I did a video for it for young nails. I could do one too as well here, but it's a powder, so it's gonna be the easiest with the powder. Gel's gonna be harder. You can do it with like a cream clay because it's very thin, but you could see it doesn't literally feather off and blend like a powder does, right? So acrylic's going to be your easiest. How I do my ombre is I encapsulate it all. So I mix my pink and my white in with each other, and then I encapsulate it with a custom mix. I either custom mix my color with concealer pink and half concealer pink and half build or build pink. So it's going to be a little see-through, right? But it's not going to be really pink. When you cure it, it's going to be really clear. And what it does is it causes a little cloudiness that makes it look pretty perfect, like actually absolutely perfect. So I did do a video on Young Nails a few months ago for that. So look up, I don't know, Melissa Dela Cruz Young Nails Ombre, and it will come up. Or Young Nails Ombre, it'll come up. Okay, so now this is pretty basic but cute. I like it. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to get into my X-Cut right here. And I might as well take out my cuticle bit, right? Since I'm at it. Bring up my dust extractor. Put this on first. I like to leave it out a little, so let me show you why. When you come right here to file, see how when you're parallel, it makes you want to come up with it because it's hitting your shaft here. If you bring it out, you're always going to have the clearance, okay? Keep that in mind, you guys. But don't have it out this far. That's way too far. Like, you can't really even balance right. It's like holding your file way back here at that point. So really no further than where the gold is. This is a Young Nails X-Cut. They're my favorite bits, not just because I work for Young Nails. Their bits are the best in the market. They are sharp for a very long time. The material is amazing. And I like to get the most for my buck for sure. Okay, so I'm going to come in with 12,000 RPMs. And I still have to build strength on her. She's too flat, but I also have to reveal my little bubbles here, right? What I'm going to do here is just kind of blend it in a little. Kind of go through my eye formation in a way. Yeah, I am. I'm going to kind of bring it straighter. It's pretty straight. That's a little lower. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just make sure these come out. It's kind of like chasing your smile line, kind of like the 3D funky Frenchy look I did for VIP members. Oh my God, that was so cool. How many of you guys were able to see that? All of you that are members, yay, thank you guys. Super fun. You know, I've learned so many skills through the years of doing nails, and it's really cool to be able to bring them back to life again and practice your skills. It does good for me in salon as well. Me teaching you guys, I'm like, oh yeah, let's do this. So see how it's looking really cool now? So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to kind of shape it a little. But I don't want them really flat because I want them kind of suspended. So when you look at them from the side, you'll see the clear through there. Now, if you built the nail all the way up, and that's how I learned a long time ago, and I do it like that still for a different design. So I would build it the same way you saw me, from cuticle to free edge, put a little more product on right away, wait the time where you think it would cut through, and then cut through all of it, and then now you're shaping the nail. You're done. Okay? So there's many different ways to do it, but I wanted to add in the middle of this, so I'm going to kind of come in here and shape the tip of her nail a little. Remember, just touch it and it's parallel. You guys could probably hear it. She's screeching today for sure. It's louder with acrylic, I noticed when I e-filed and went on Sally. She screeches a little louder. This is so cute. I would leave, if this was a set, I would leave some plain like this. I mean, this is not necessarily plain, but it's more plain. And I would fancy some up a little more with something else. Like what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some little blessings, maybe shimmer. I don't know. We're going to see if it looks good. And if it doesn't look good, I'll take it right off and we will pick something that does.
Did you put protein bond in the hole or around the hole?
No, I didn't put protein bond around the hole at all. You don't have to. It sticks. Trust me, I've done it so many times because acrylic's textured. You notice when you do an acrylic nail and you touch it, it feels like you went over it with a 150. So it's textured already, so it's ready for your gel. It's going to stick on. Okay, but that's a great question. A great question. I never have done it, but you don't have to. If you're worried about it, go ahead and do it. But you don't need it. Okay, this is good enough because I'm going to file again. So let's look at the side. I'm going to do this a little thinner because I might put some there, some blessings, and I don't want to file them out. All right, so let me show you what I did. See, it's a little flat, has some thickness in it, which is great. I want that thickness in there. Just started using Cocoa's Nail Thoughts products. I've been using Young Nails Everything for 3 years now, and I'm able to mix and match products with both brands without much issues. There shouldn't be really any issues unless you're, depending on what you're mixing. So good job. I'm glad that you're catching on to that. That's the cool thing about me coming on here. I am diehard Young Nails. I've used all Young Nails since 2000, into 2004. I got my hands on it. And then I started taking classes the next year in 2005. And then I worked for them at the end of 2005, but became a mentor 2006. So I use, as you see, my core product is Young Nails, but I use everything. But when you work for a manufacturing company, you have to know what's what you can mix what with, will it perform right? Because literally one time, let me tell you guys a story. I did Young Nails Liquid Art. You know, it comes red, yellow, and blue. And then I took Build Gel and I put drops in my gel. So that's monomer. So I'm mixing monomer with a pure polymer, okay? You're not supposed to do that. But you have to remember there was color in there and there was acrylic monomer. So I mixed it until the monomer evaporated. So there was no more monomer after that. It was just the color. And Greg walked past and saw me teaching. He's like, "What are you doing?" you can't mix those two together. I'm like, gee, I do it all the time. I've been doing it for a year. And I explained to him what I just explained to you. I'm like, I'm mixing it till the lines go off, and I put it up against my fan because I would always have a fan, and it would make it disappear faster, and it works perfect. But I wouldn't recommend that if you didn't see it done, okay? Because there's a certain way you do it, and make sure that, and all of us do it on there now. So you may see Karen do it, everybody do it. We all learn from each other. It's so awesome. So I'm gonna go in with my arbor band. Or you know what I'll do? I'll just go in with my file, because I could put a tad bit pressure more than the arbor band because it's mainly acrylic. So let's come in right here. So I'll come in with my 150. I'm going to make all the grooves that are necessary for my next coat. Then I get carried away. I'm like, okay, let me fix it a little bit more. I'm going to have to shorten that a tad bit so my stiletto meets in the right spot, because I went way, way past the pinch. Not just past the pinch, but it's no problem at all. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, let me get rid of this, because there's dust everywhere. Dust this off, go into swipe to change your pH balance. Alrighty, so what I'll do from here is I'll take Protein Bond.
Can you mix alcohol inks with hard gel? If so, which gel?
Yep, I've done a lot of videos mixing alcohol inks with gel. Matter of fact, if you guys go watch my last videos, there's some gems in there. When I was first starting, there is some amazing videos. Yes, you can, and you can mix it in whatever gel you want, hard gel you want. If you want a thicker consistency, then you'll make up your mind from there. You could use something like a Build or a Clear Sculptor. If you want something runny, you could use Flex. It depends on what you're trying to achieve. So what I'm going to do now is take my base gel, Synergy base gel. Come in right here, and I'm going to base the entire nail. Okay, cure her like 30 seconds. Okay, we have 14 seconds left. So when I cure this, so this is acrylic with gel cutouts, right? So now I'm going to add a little bit of a look, some extra stuff to it, some glitter and some mylar stuff. So remember, I mixed blessings. Where's my blessings? Right here. My second half of my blessings with some number 8. I don't know what I did with my labeled one. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. That's what I mixed with this. So I have it in here. See how it's kind of mixed a little differently. So I am going to come in with, let me get a brush. Tap my gel. That's going to be cute. Let's see what the darker color looks like on there. Hold on, I'm afraid to put that big piece. Oh, I like the combo. See how the combo is like see-through more and the other one has more coverage? I'm going to layer them.
Coco's here.
Huh?
Coco.
Coco's here? Hey, Coco. She's in Italy right now. Is it the middle of the night, girl? I'm glad you're on here. I miss you. I'll see you in August. She's one of my house calls, you guys. She is getting her nails done in other countries till they see me. But I provided them with all the stuff they need. I'm sure you've had your nails done already since you've been there. You guys have been gone a while. Okay, I kind of like this. Let's see. I actually love it. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of shimmer from here. I don't want to put a whole lot. I kind of like how you could see the different colors
It's
glowing.
9:55 p.m.
9:55 p.m. So you're getting ready for bed. I hope your day was beautiful. Are you staying at that villa from that movie? What was it called? What did I tell you I wanted to watch, babe?
It's 109 here, Coco.
It's 109.
Can't wait for you to get back to Vegas.
Can't wait for you to get back to the heat. But you know what? She's hot too because Italy in the summer
yes,
is
they're
baking
staying
hot.
at that villa by them.
It's so pretty. I saw the pictures because I'm going to start watching it because I'm like, I've got to see this. It's so
She's
beautiful.
in Sicily, Italy.
Yeah. Actually, that's the Italian I have in me. You're in my neck of the woods. That's where my ancestors are from. Where is let me get my glitter. So I'm going to add, like a shimmer of some sort. I have 415, let's see, but they can't buy that anymore. But I know people who have followed me a while can. 415, let's see, maybe that color. Let's
She
use.
says we miss Astro.
What?
They miss Astro.
Oh, I miss Astro too. I bawled. I sat there and cried so hard. Oh my God. I'm so glad. I felt like that was the last time I was going to see him. So I hugged him and gave him a kiss and petted him before you guys left. Before I left from your house call. So I'm so sorry. All right. So this is the same color. So this is Shimmer 415 too, right here. Let me see, is it the finer one? This isn't not for sale anymore, you guys. So if you, it's kind of like Goldie Girl, but more gold than fire too. So, and I'm going to use these. I might use this one out of the kit. This is out of the 3 kit, and I'll include it in there too. Maybe a little Sugar Lips. So all you guys who have been following me a while, you already have these things. Some of you that don't worry. Use your color you think that will look amazing. Okay, so I come out with a lot of stuff or use a lot of stuff that is limited edition, and it's hard to get again. So sorry. So I'm going to come right here and outline this a tad bit, like come here and here. Let me see, did I do too much of it? I'll be the judge of that. Let's put a little bit of this one. This one's so cute too. Kind of change your color a little. I kind of want to, let me find my little tool I had. Why am I all over the place today? I can't find here it is. It's one of those days. It's Thursday, one day before Friday. I guess it doesn't matter because I still work Fridays. Here we go. So I'm going to kind of take it out of my little circles. And I don't want to overpower it. I should have used I'll show you what I should have used and it would have been perfect. I overpowered it with the brush. I should have used just a little detailer. A little detailer would have been plenty. Okay, let's flash set this. This is cute. I'm going to do one more layer and add a couple more of the blessings in there and number 8 of that Aura collection. So I'm going to come in with base again. I'm going to go over the glitter first, wipe off my brush, and go over the others. And I could kind of see how it's going to glow, so I really like it. I like how much I put there now that I look at it. It looks really cool. So now I'm going to come in here. I'll wipe my brush and some of that gel. I'll pick up my little Mylars again. And I put the see-through one right there. Oh yes, I love it. So this is going to give it like a really definition, or should I say encapsulation, like 3D look kind of inside. So I'm going to take one of these colors here, put it right there. Let me do a couple of them. Okay, I'm going to kind of crush it up. And get them on my brush. It has gel on it. And I'm going to kind of fade them out a little right here. There. Get a little piece. I just want little pieces of the same shimmer kind of shooting out. I know my eye is very different when I do nails. These little things don't seem like they make a difference, but watch when I encapsulate it. It'll glow. Okay, I like this. Make sure everything's flat. Let's flash set this, and then I'm going to encapsulate it right now. It looked good plain too, so if you like that look, you could have already stopped. Let's go ahead. So this kit comes in 3 colors. It's a very cool kit. I love it. So in the description, there'll be clickable links for all the colors I used, okay? So what I'm going to do now is get my, I could use, see if more will come out of here. I have 2 Build Pinks. They're both the same thing. Show you really how pink Build Pink is if you've never used it out of the pot. It's actually pretty pink. So how about I use it? Because you guys always see me use this. I'll show you how to use that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is shut everything. Okay, I'm going to come in right here. Hold her down. I'm going to encapsulate the entire nail, okay? So see how I anchor her downward? And I slowly bring her around. Do a little smile, come in and pick up some more. Reconnect her. Hold her downward slightly so it flows for you. So this, when you practice like this gets you ready for a smile line. See my smile line in there? But it also helps you make everything flow. So this is how I learned gel. Out of the pot, there were no tubes. Okay, so there I go. See how it made it look like stuff was just floating in there? And I wouldn't do this to all the nails. This would be my most fancy one. I probably would do the others and leave them kind of some cutouts like we did just for a flow. That would be a great idea. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and stop air from moving, and I'm going to check out the side to see if I have enough, okay? So I pretty much, let's see, I pretty much do. Like that looks really good. I may just put a little here so I could shape it how I want. So I would come in here, right here, put a little more right here on the apex. I feel bad for Astro. Astro is a dog, you guys, that passed away, but he's amazing. And I wondered how the boys took it. I just haven't asked because sad. Alrighty. Okay, so now we're going to fully cure this. I think it would have been cute too, even without like that there, but I like that as a set. And some maybe I would just add a little. Use your guys' imagination. Like this is just something to show you technique and something you could create with it. And then you go from there. Let me get my light. It's on. She's curing for 60. You guys have any questions? I could see the chat. My sister's so sad. I know. You know what? I'm going to call your sister today.
Well,
Any questions?
Well, that's curing. That's curing, you guys. We'll be on tomorrow morning on Twitch at 8 a.m.
Ooh, it's giveaway.
So we have giveaways tomorrow. So if you guys can make it, that'd be great. I'll put the link in the chat right now. Let's see. Yes, we have giveaways brought to you by Gemini Cosmetics tomorrow.
Cosmetics.
This is the link, you guys, if you guys want to join us.
Gemini Cosmetics has the best stuff. Those of you in another country, a lot of people from like London, Germany have ordered. Call them and see, or email them and see, GeminiNevada.com, and see what it would be for your order to go there, or if you get a giveaway or something, if you're going to add to it. So some it's really expensive, some it's not. So it's worth a try. I know one of them, it was about $40.
What's the purple color you used?
The purple color I used was Cocoas. Where'd it go? It's Amethyst. Nail Thoughts is by Cocoas. Okay. And I added a little pink to it. That's
Coco's
what made
going
it
to sleep.
fuchsia.
She's saying bye.
Good night, friend. See you soon. Love you. Oh, I love you and miss you so much too. We'll be there on your right, Carol. You'll be there for sure. Yay. Our channel is Vibe Nail Lounge on Twitch.
Yeah, and if you guys have never been on Twitch, it's totally free. So you guys just get on there, and you guys could see what we're doing. It's a little bit different look. It's kind of like a podcast. I'm sure if you guys been following us for a while, you know exactly what it is. But yeah, there we can talk. You have me also. I don't know if that's exciting or not.
So me is
Probably
Eric.
not. But it's MJ and myself, and we do a lot of fun things. So join us if you can.
Okay, so now I'm going to shape her. I don't know if you guys have ever built a hybrid nail before, but it's different because when it hits the acrylic, it rides different. When it hits the gel, it does. I think it's cool though. So see, I do this more with my X-cut. Let's come right here. And make her a little more pointy. Let's come right here. Let me make sure I'm doing it straight. So see how my left hand on the long nail moves it for me? All these techniques are speed techniques that I do. They help me in salon in a timely manner. So I wanted it really pointy, kind of like this. It was pointy already, but when you build stuff on it, it starts to lose its shape. Okay. Perfect. So now let's eye formation it. Let's come right here. Secure your cuticle area. So I'm just running it around the cuticle with no pressure, just contact. I need to pull her out a little more because see how she's going to hit just a tad bit more? I thought it was a little close for me. There we go. 12,000, yo. Alrighty, so see how I go back and forth in zone 1. And then 2, 3 to 2. So my shape is coming in. Sorry, I was on the side. I didn't check my points when I started filing. My apologies. Alrighty, so I'm going to follow through with this. So it's so funny. I post a day like I told you guys, and I just read a text from my client that's like, I want these in summer colors. And then Tipsy Diva commented and she's like, this would be pretty for the season with bright colors, and someone's already asking for it. She was going to a black tie affair and wedding, so black and gold she wanted to wear, but that's classic. So when I feel like I want it a little thinner, I come back to my eye. Here I think I'm going to kind of ramp it down a little more. I like mine ramped a tad bit. Everybody has their style. So I also got a question that they hear many things. How thick does the tip really have to be? Well, on your tip's not really for strength. A lot of people think a thicker tip is stronger. Well, it's going to be a 2x4. It's really not going to go anywhere, but you're not going to be able to pick up a credit card if you drop it. You're not going to be able to pick up change if you drop it. It's really hard to pick up stuff in detail work, even put your jewelry on. Your strength is in your apex. Your apex is right here, located from right centered in the middle of your nail here, but because this is a longer nail, it's going to go from like a little further back and a little more to here. If it's a short nail, it's going to start like kind of, well, the same too, but it obviously won't go down as far. Okay, does that make sense? I hope so. So I'm going to make this really tight now, bring in my sides. Okay, I think I love the shape of this right now. Let's see. That's pretty tight. Let's come here and check myself one more time. I used to wear my nails. Remember my first stiletto set I did this long? The first set you ever saw me with, babe? Are you pink?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll talk about something else. It's all right. No worries. But my first set was so long. So long. And it was Christmas time, and I had 10 different nails on with 10 different looks, which was kind of cool because my clients picked from my nails. I want this design, I want this design. So if you guys ever want to be able to go fast in a busy season, wear your nails all different or wear them simple, whatever you want, so you could get them done fast. Okay, so now I'm going to go into, let me dust my hand off. I only use this on Sally, but, and I'm going to go into my arbor band now. Nine 9,000 RPMs. I'm going to tighten this up. Fine tune her. I still could take a little bit more here to make it a little tighter. I don't do it with my carboy bit all the way where I want it because it takes off more than I would like. This just shaves very nicely. How many of you guys are using this technique now? I've never seen people really do it online, but I see it now. So I'm super excited that people are catching on to it. It really makes everything look really good. So pretty. Okay, so let's dust her off. Let's empty her out. All of that off of one nail. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Actually, I should leave it like this. And then I'll file on top of that and get rid of it. No, I'm gonna get rid of it. Nope, just kidding. I'm getting rid of all of it. View deleted. Okay. I feel like stilettos have to be long. They don't really look right when they're shorter. Yes, like you could do it depending on the client's nail. If they have a really narrow nail bed, you could go shorter with it because you could get to that point faster, right? She has a big hand, a big finger, so I had to start coming in from here. But like on mine, I could wear a stiletto to like there because see how narrow my nail is? So it all depends on the client's fingernail. But I agree with you, Sandra, like they don't look right. You're better off going like extreme almond a little or softer almond. Because stiletto comes straight in. You don't see it kind of bow out and come in. That's more ballerina. I've never really liked the ballerina shape. It's too wide for me here. Like it kind of comes here and it kind of comes out and then starts softly coming in. On me, I mount like it on my hand. I've never really done it on my clients either. Do I know how to do it? Yes. It's just like a ballet slipper, shaped the same way. I just personally, I like more almond or stiletto or oval even. You know, back in 1990, in really 90, 91 is when square shape came into style. Like 1990, people started wearing square when a lot of people, it was really trendy. And everybody wore like oval or like softer shapes, but it got really popular then. I feel like all shapes are here to stay, so it's pretty cool. Anything goes. All right, so let's see. Is she straight? She looks straight to me. She's just playing tricks on my eyes right now. She is straight. Okay, let's dust her hand off. Look how cute she looks underneath. I need to wipe off the dust from underneath. Let me check it out. I'll show you guys from underneath. So cute. We're almost done. Let's come right here. I am so excited for Monday, right? Is that when we're doing our I have to have so many jobs right now. I got to keep them all straight. Doing nails. We go live? I think we do. But I've been thinking of what I want to do for that, and I'm excited about it. Okay, let's say, I'm going to show you something. Let's say you feel like you filed off too much in the back. Let's just say. It's very thin back there. I think it looks good still, but let's just say. Okay, I've done this before.
Yes, Monday. Actually, our next YouTube live is going to be 9 a.m. on Sunday morning. And then the following, so Monday the 16th, we have Twitch at 7:30 a.m. And we have a live for the VIP members at 6 p.m. So that'll be Monday. So it's a big next couple days. So on Sunday at 9 a.m., if you guys aren't doing nothing, we have a live YouTube. Monday, this coming up Monday, Twitch at 7:30 a.m. and the VIP membership live at 6 o'clock p.m.
Thank you. So you could see I got the powder and manicure top. Now this is genius, you guys. Because if you get, I got this out to show you, don't use this in a brush because it's going to bulk up too much. You just need the color, right? So what I'm going to do is come in right here. This is so cute. She came out cute. I think she did. She's fun. She has a little shimmer in her. I'm going to get really close, okay? Then I'm going to get, let me clean my brush a tad bit. I'm going to come right here. The glitter will show through it and all the color will come through. See how you just put the powder in? See, you can't see anything now. Press it down. You could use the end of your brush, or not your brush, your here, orange wood stick or something. This is genius. I did it like a glitter press. Let's cure it again. What do you guys think of that? Have you done that before? Okay. All right, so I'm going to come in with Manicure Top again. And see how it self-levels beautiful, and it's the color all the way to the cuticle. I'm just going to finish with Manicure Top. You could use your top coat of choice. It's completely up to you. Or I could finish with a tack-free, but I still have to go over with this. Okay, so let's go ahead and cure this. Oh, this is so cute.
Jenny says it's almost like a trendy neon cow print.
It is, huh? With all these pretty colors right here and with the nail, I think it's cute. I have her zoomed in. Let me zoom you out a tad bit. Okay, so let's just do a non-tack. Let's do. So what I've heard from a lot of people, we've had conversations back and forth. I feel like they do sell a refill, but I heard it hardens. I haven't bought it, but people love this. So they say they just buy this every time. If you absolutely like it, I actually think that, and it's by Koopa, Gemini Cosmetics carries it. I really like the shine of it. I think it's a beautiful top coat. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. And I've used it on my clients and it performs amazing, but I've never bought a refill. And I have 2 bottles of it, and so far it's fine. But I believe you guys, that happens. It happens. But you see how you could just come in with the same acrylic color to the back, and let's cure her. 30 seconds, or a minute, not 30 seconds, 60 seconds. I wish 30, but not really, because by the time they come out, sometimes I just put them 2 minutes or 90 seconds, so that way I could clean up, and by the time they're out, I check their cuticles and everything and make sure everything's tight, and then it's time to pay me at that point. But this top coat's super shiny. I do really like it like this, but I'm never going to buy the refill just because what I've heard from people. So, no problem. Anytime I work with Blessings and I use my black one, I clean it with alcohol. Do not clean this with swipe or acetone because I would be afraid that this would get stuck. I love the black one though. I love the white one too though. They're both very pretty. Almost done. 4 more seconds. Make it pop. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, Crystal Glitterbug. I think, she said Koopa. I think Lupa refill is bad. It's
Are
popping.
we going to make it pop?
Let's see. Okay, we already made it pop.
Oh.
Made it pop because I already did.
Yeah.
It's one of those days. Everybody's like, huh? Who? What just happened? I need to speak for myself, huh? I've been so busy lately that I'm actually doing really good. Okay, so let's go in with, I'll use this Cuticle oil, Cuscio Botanical. On Sally, I like to put it on my finger and then put it on because she doesn't need all that oil all over her. So, what do you guys think about this little party animal? She's a little funky. You could use your imagination with it. Really, the technique is what was really cool for sure to show. I think she's cute. I like how this glows from far away too in different lighting you could see. Very cute. So let me take everything out that I used. So, oops, wrong one. So I used my blessings mixed with, there's my blessings mixed with number 8, which is this right here, number 8. I mixed it with that. I didn't use Laundry Day. Put all the colors I used here. I did Mobile Order, this neon color. Let me zoom out a little. Put our nail on here. It'll be cuter. Kind of takes away from it a little. She look cute on black. What else did I use, you guys? Oh, I used glitters. I used Goldie Girl. And I used Candy Rush. Let's put Candy Rush here. And Candy Rush. And I used this collection, one of 3. It comes in 3 colors. So these are the ones I use. Let me open them all because it looks prettier opened. I feel like it does. And I like this better on a white bottom. Yep, but let me put the color. Look at me. Even aesthetically, I want to put this stuff everywhere I want to. Did I use Sugar Lips, you guys?
That's Cerise. And did you use something called soda?
Soda? Oh, I use soda. Okay.
Yeah, and that
so
Cerise
that's
one.
Betsy, though. But they sell, and what? Oh, and this one here, too. I just had them, so I used them. I know a lot of you guys had bought them. They do have a little bit of humor in them, but humor is for retention. I'm sure it's fine. There we go. That's everything I used, right? Did I put Sugar Lips, you guys? I didn't, huh? No, I didn't. I used those.
Use the
Did I
415.
I used 415. This is discontinued too, but you could replace it with something that has that glow. You know, it has that glow, that pack of 10 colors that go in and put notify me when back in stock. So therefore you could get it because it is the top seller. I know they ordered like 400 of each at least. I believe they may have ordered more, but believe it or not, when you think of the amount of followers people have when they use them, stuff goes really, really fast. Very fast. So that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Vibe Tribe. You guys are amazing. Have a beautiful weekend, and let me see if anybody's saying anything.
See you tomorrow at 8.
See you tomorrow at 8.
And Sunday at 9.
All right. See you guys soon. Have a beautiful day. Bye.